Ladies and gentlemen, this is groovy breaking news. I don't know. Breaking news, Malik Willis has officially been signed by the Miami Dolphins. Not a massive shock, although there was a lot of talk about Arizona. In fact, I was sitting here staring at Kalshi as the markets went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it was kind of funny because I'm kind of just over here doing my own thing, and I can see out of the corner of my eye the whatchamacallit, the little doohickey shoot up to 100%, and just I can see like the little thing of money pouring in, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And I look, and I was just about to go tweet, looks like Malik's going to go to the Dolphins, and sure enough, within, as I'm typing it, the news starts pouring in. So, as I said, Kalshi is now seeing the future, whereas X is getting live news, but it's only like a couple seconds into the future. I don't know how these people get this news so fast, but a lot of money on the line. It makes sense. You want to find ways to get that. Obviously happy for Malik. Very, very good dude. Sad that he can't stay with us. Via Ian Rappaport, the Dolphins are signing Packers quarterback Malik Willis as a new quarterback. Has landed in Miami. He gets a 3-year, $67.5 million deal with $45 million fully guaranteed in a contract negotiated by David Mulligetta. Of course, that has to be put in there. So that does come in under what a lot of people were saying, although there were definitely other reports saying there's no chance he's going to be, much lower than that. So, $22 million. I forget exactly what somebody had said. I thought somebody had said it's going to be closer to 20, and it was like, wow, that's quite a divergence. But a lot of people were saying 30, some up to about 35 million. He's going to get paid. It's going to be massive, all this stuff. It ends up being significantly lower, which probably is how I think if we had known that, Miami would have been much more likely. It was always the top option, but I think it would have ended up being even more likely simply because the biggest reason Arizona was expected to get him, and I think started to overtake Miami, is that Miami's not in as good of a financial situation as Arizona. And so if the price is $35 million a year, it just makes Arizona a little bit more likely than that. By the way, since we're here, Kyler Murray is currently odds-on favorite to go to Minnesota. That hasn't changed as of right now. Oh, Jets are signing... Oh, it's a double feature. The Jets are signing Kingsley Enagbare, 26-year-old, had 11.5 sacks in his 4 seasons with Green Bay. I want to wait and see what the price is here because this all obviously is going to get factored in to the compensatory formula. 1 year, $10 million. Honestly, not terrible, considering we're already looking at some relatively high compensatory type stuff. And again, we'll see what this all ends at. We got to see what other people get signed for. We got to see who the Packers end up signing. The biggest factor here isn't really years, as far as I know. It's actually APY, and so you're looking at $10 million per year as basically the only real factor that comes in here. There are other factors, but it's much more than years, which is a little surprising. But APY, snaps played, and awards like All-Pro, et cetera, are the 3 main factors. So that's pretty solid. As best as I can tell, that's roughly a mid to late, somewhere between 4th and 6th round pick. Put it right in the middle of it, about a 5th round pick. I mean, if we get a 5th back for Kingsley, which is what we drafted him at, that would be pretty remarkable. So I'd say off to a relatively good start. Again, Malik was expected to get a little bit more, but I also don't know that there are going to be too many people getting more money than that. So I don't know that it's going to hurt us all that much. But you can probably firmly put Malik in the 3rd to 4th round category and Kingsley in the 5th to 6th. So on the most optimistic side, we got a third and a 5th round pick. Absolute worst as of this moment is a 4th and a 6th. And remember, we already got a 4th today from Rashawn Gary. So next year we're looking at potentially a 2nd, 2 3rds, 2 4ths, and 2 5ths. Not a bad day's work. All right, I'm out of here, and I will talk to you on the next one.